In the year 1924, on a sprawling estate nestled in the lush countryside of England, akin to the grandeur of Downton Abbey, lived Elizabeth, the Earl's daughter. Her life, embroidered with the fineries of privilege, was a tapestry of expected duties and decorum. Yet beneath her silk gowns and pearls, Elizabeth harbored a spirit untamed, a mind unbound by the era's constraints, and a heart clandestinely entwined with that of a footman named Thomas. The estate, known as Etheridge Manor, was not merely a domicile of aristocracy, but a crucible for a clandestine experiment that transcended the bounds of time. The Earl, a man of both wealth and intellect, harbored a secret fascination with the burgeoning theories of space and time, pouring his resources into an endeavor that transcended mere earthly pursuits. One fateful night, under the cloak of secrecy, Elizabeth discovered her father's most guarded project. A machine, intricate and imposing, nestled within the depths of Etheridge's catacombs. It was a vessel capable of slicing through the fabric of time itself. Driven by a love deemed forbidden by societal norms and a yearning for a place where their love could exist unfettered, Elizabeth and Thomas made a decision that would alter the course of their lives. As the manor slumbered, they embarked upon a journey not across the globe, but across the ages. The machine whirred to life, its gears an orchestra of the impossible, as it propelled them into an era beyond their wildest imaginations. They emerged not into the past as one might expect, but into a distant future, where the boundaries between technology and humanity had blurred into obsolescence. This new world was a tapestry of marvels and horrors. Cities floated, unbound by the tyranny of gravity, machines pondered the mysteries of the universe with minds of their own, and humanity, or what remained of it, had evolved in ways that defied Elizabeth's comprehension. Yet, amidst this cacophony of progress, the essence of human emotion, of love and longing, remained as poignant as ever. As Elizabeth and Thomas navigated this labyrinth of the future, they encountered beings who viewed their love not with disdain, but with a curiosity untainted by the prejudices of their own time. In this era, the concept of status, of noble blood versus servitude, had evaporated like dew under the gaze of the morning sun. Yet, with these revelations came questions that gnawed at the very core of their beings. What does it mean to love in a world where emotions can be synthesized, where the heart's desires can be programmed? Their journey was not without peril. The architects of this future had not foreseen visitors from the past and viewed them as anomalies that threatened the fabric of their society. Elizabeth and Thomas found themselves fugitives, not only fighting for their love, but for the right to exist in a world not their own. In a desperate bid for survival, they sought the wisdom of an entity known as the Chronicler, a being that had watched the eons pass from the dawn of civilization. It was the Chronicler who presented them with a choice: to remain in the future, accepting the uncertainty of their existence, or to return to their own time, armed with the knowledge that love, in all its forms, is the true constant across the ages. The decision weighed heavily upon them, for to return was to face a world that refused to accept their love, but to stay was to venture into the unknown, where the essence of their humanity might be lost. In the end, Elizabeth and Thomas chose to return to 1924, to Etheridge Manor, where the dawn was just breaking over the rolling hills. They emerged not as the people they once were, but as bearers of a profound truth, that love, in its purest form, transcends the constructs of time and society. As they dismantled the machine, ensuring that no one else could tamper with the delicate threads of existence, they realized that their greatest adventure was not behind them, but ahead. For in their hands, they held the power to shape a future where love knew no boundaries, a testament to the enduring human spirit. And so, the story of Elizabeth and Thomas, a tale woven with the threads of forbidden love, advanced technology, and philosophical musings on the nature of existence, became a beacon of hope. It was a narrative that challenged the norms, urging those who heard it to look beyond the confines of their own time, to dream of what could be, and to dare to love without limits. Under the soft, gilded light of dawn, Etheridge Manor stood as a silent witness to the passage of centuries, its stone facade marking the line where tradition met the unrelenting march of time. Elizabeth, the daughter of the Earl, had always felt the weight of history upon her shoulders, a constant reminder of her place in the grand tapestry of her family's legacy. Yet, within her beat the heart of a rebel, yearning for a love that transcended the rigid boundaries of social hierarchy. Thomas, a footman in the service of her father, was the unlikely object of her affection. In him she saw not a servant, but a kindred spirit, whose bright intellect and gentle demeanor belied his humble station. Their love was a secret symphony, played in stolen glances and whispered words, a melody so pure it could not be tarnished by the world's disdain. It was in the quiet hours of a night shrouded in mystery that their lives were forever altered. Hidden beneath the ancient oak that had stood sentinel over Etheridge Manor for generations, they discovered something that was not meant for the eyes of the early 20th century. A machine of such advanced technology that its origins could only be ascribed to the farthest reaches of the future or the deepest realms of fantasy. The machine, a marvel of engineering that defied the understanding of its accidental discoverers, offered a choice that was both a gift and a curse. With it, Elizabeth and Thomas could escape the constraints of their time to seek a world where their love would not be forbidden. Yet, such a journey came with a price, the potential loss of their very essence, the risk of becoming untethered from the humanity that bound them to each other. Faced with this dilemma, Elizabeth and Thomas embarked on a journey through the corridors of time, each step a leap into the unknown. They witnessed wonders and horrors alike, the boundless potential of human innovation and the depths of its capacity for destruction. Through it all, they held fast to one another, their love a beacon that guided them through the darkest of times. Their travels brought them face to face with the fundamental questions of existence. What does it mean to be human? Is love an immutable force, or is it as subject to the whims of time as everything else? In the vastness of the cosmos, they found no easy answers, only the realization that the pursuit of knowledge was a journey with no end. In the end, the decision to return to their own time was not made out of fear or a desire for the familiar. It was made in the hope that their story could serve as a catalyst for change, a spark that might ignite a revolution of the heart. They dismantled the machine, not to hoard its secrets, but to protect the future from the temptation of rewriting the past. As they stood once more on the grounds of Etheridge Manor, the first light of dawn creeping over the horizon, Elizabeth and Thomas knew that their greatest challenge lay ahead. They would face scorn and ridicule, perhaps even exile, but they were ready. For in their hearts, they carried the vision of a world where love was the measure of a person's worth, not the circumstances of their birth. Their story, a confluence of forbidden love, advanced technology, and the timeless quest for understanding, became a legend whispered in the halls of Etheridge Manor and beyond. It was a testament to the power of the human spirit, an ode to the courage to challenge the status quo, and a reminder that the future is not a distant dream, but a possibility that lives within us all.